I am back, my fellow Weebians, for a long time. For like 6 months, I've been gone. Real gone. I know, guys. You can hate me in the comments. I deserve it. Really. Because I've been gone for so long. But this is what if Deku was confident. I'm trying to bring back, everything. I know I've been gone for so long. My pork belly ass was on the fucking bed playing Nintendo and on the PC playing with mods and stuff in VR all the time. It was like, oh wait, I have a responsibility to do, and it's you guys. I've been thinking. In the comments, put your what ifs down. This time I'm taking commissions because your boy, he drier than a biscuit right now. He has no what ifs to think about, and he kind of like down, really down bad for like any what ifs. Like, your boy, he's so down for what ifs, bro. He might give you something for it. I'm playing. I got weird, but I want to do this comeback, even though I tried to do a comeback like not too long ago, before everything. Yeah, but enough of that. Let's try to get into this what if, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like in any what ifs, Izuku was born properly, and Izuku's gonna be born. But he's gonna be raised different. He's gonna be raised as a child, like if he was a prodigy, a born prodigy. Even though he is like in smarts, like if there was no quirks, he was a born prodigy, but with photographic memory. He was born with photographic memory. Basically, all the talents you can get as a regular human. So his mother, right, when Izuku was diagnosed as with photographic memory, she boosted homeboy up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say this was when he was 3. He was giving Izuku, gassing homeboy up, gassing little Izuku up, making him confident, more approachable in the future, and not it's great to see you to like any chick. No. This dude, chick magnet, charming young fellow, and he gonna be working out just after the kindergarten. He's gonna start working out. You're gonna see why. So, like anything, Izuku, when he was 3, he went to kindergarten. I think it was like when he turned 3, right? I forgot. I always forget when kindergartners go to school. In the comments, can you leave it down? I'm gonna say when he was 3, before he turns 4 and stuff like that. Bakugo and Izuku were great friends, childhood buddies. Bakugo had a posse, but they didn't amount to Izuku, right? Because they were both confident in their own way. But Bakugo saw him as a rival, against a superior. Izuku saw him as a friend, not a rival. So, as all things happen, Izuku and Bakugo were best of friends and all that. But one thing happened. Bakugo's quirk awakened, and this is where things, and like in every what ifs, change. Bakugo become a cuck, a dick, a fucking piece of garbage. Human feces. That was reincarnation. Bakugo, because everyone was gassing up, cornering around, you know how people are. When they see something with potential, they go straight into it. Because they can be their friend, to see them grow into such a great hero, to see where they'll go, and if they'll give them money. Because they're selfish, and that's how humans are. Okay, and so after that, Bakugo, right? He heard that Izuku was diagnosed as quirkless. This still didn't hit Izuku in the heart or nothing. This time Izuku's thinking, I have to work twice as hard to get to people. I have to work twice as I can. I have to work as harder as I can be, like some Saitama shit. He's not bringing this down. He's bringing himself up. His mother sees Izuku thinking, oh no, this is gonna hurt my baby's ego or confidence. He sees Izuku with determination in his eyes to get stronger, to get better. As Enko smashes a smile on her face, seeing Izuku. So Izuku goes back to school. He's doing home, workouts and all that, after that. After being nice, quirkless. And so Bakugo, with his posse, comes up to Izuku. Izuku, I heard you were quirkless, huh? I can't believe it. I thought we were friends. You're more of a Deku now. A Deku? Yeah. Bakugo does the explanation why Izuku and Midoriya makes a Deku. I really forgot why I did that, even though I have books right there. Bakugo gaslighting Izuku like he's just trash and shit. Izuku, he has confidence. I'm gonna always say that. He has confidence after every, person try to bring him down. Izuku looks at Bakugo. So, you really think you're so great because you got a quirk, huh? And this posse's like, yeah? You're nothing without a quirk. That's what my dad said. Side character energy. Basically, that's what they're meaning. And Izuku's like, fine. If you're talking so much, won't bring it to the floor. Bakugo's like, what do you mean? After recess, I'll drop you and your posse. Bakugo has a lot of confidence, but I don't know if he has too much to bring it back up. Izuku's more ruthless in this one. He's not gonna show mercy. Like if they're gonna show him mercy, really. So Izuku and Bakugo and his posse go outside. Everyone brings to the circle, the teacher taking their smoke break, and they say they didn't notice the fight that was riling up right now. So it's basically Bakugo and then his goons behind him talking like gassing up Bakugo, like, yeah, you're about to drop this fucking quirkless normie and all that. So Izuku pulls up his fists thinking, okay, all I need to do is see the patterns, what he's gonna do next. So as everything, Bakugo always starts first. Bakugo runs up to Izuku and throws a jab. Izuku notices, but he's not fast enough to, dodges it. So he takes those blows. A left hook, a right hook, a uppercut, and then a little explosion. So he's like, that's the pattern right there. I think he's gonna try to do it again. Bakugo, as the predictable fellow he is, does it again. This time Izuku dodges it, and then he kind of like sweeps Bakugo's feet. Bakugo falls over. Before he can turn around, Izuku just nails him with a kick in his face. And then he falls on Bakugo, and then he knees his neck. That fucks up Bakugo real good. Bakugo's like, he can't breathe. He's trying to breathe, but before anything, Izuku just kept nailing him with like a right hook, a left hook, a right hook, a left hook, a right hook. The Bakugo's posse's like, oh my god, he's dropping Bakugo pretty fast. And Bakugo, he's asleep right now. His quirk's not that strong, so you don't expect him to win. Because Bakugo was pretty predictable, Izuku won. Before anything, Bakugo's posse was pulling Izuku out, trying to jump him before anything. But the teachers arrived. They told him to break it up. Bakugo and Izuku get no playtime for like what? No, I'm gonna say Izuku gets worse because he's quirkless, but he's a pretty charming fellow, so he doesn't get as worse as Bakugo. No, as worse as Bakugo. Bakugo, he who instigated? It's actually Izuku instigated the fight. My bad, guys. So Izuku does get a harsh more penalty. So like no playtime for like 1 week, and Bakugo 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. So after that, Bakugo, he still has confidence in himself. So he really thinks I didn't bring it down. He think Izuku just sucker punched him or something, baited him and all that. Bakugo's posse gassing up yeah, Izuku's a cheater, he probably used a rock or fucking brass knuckles or something, trying to make every excuse in the book. So we're gonna do a little time skip to when Izuku was at 8th grade, I believe. And Izuku was just sitting down. Instead of writing about it, he does mental notes about their quirks, their weakness, but he's trying to make how to defeat them, how to really drop them as nobodies. Mountain Lady, pretty easy. Just put her in a tight place. If you try to grow, blows up, really, because you really think you break through concrete like that because you can grow? All Might, still a mystery because he doesn't know what quirk he has. And Bakugo, he needs something cold, something that won't open his pores, more like closes it. So nothing hot, really, because I will open it pretty big. Something cold, but I'm not ice user, so it's not going to work. Maybe if someone has an ice. After that, Izuku was jogging down the notes and stuff, and Bakugo slams his hands on Izuku's desk. You really think you're gonna join UA? Izuku's like, oh, I didn't notice, but he did say my name. Izuku thinking about the teacher. The teacher feels bad because Izuku, he a charming fellow. So he's trying to tell Bakugo to knock it off. He's like, teach, stop. Talking to this quirkless normie. The teacher, quiets it down because he's a punk. And Izuku's like, what do you want now, Bakugo? Another beating? All those wins you have were lucky. And all your wins are lucky too. Because Izuku's win rate went down dramatically when Bakugo quirk, when he grows, his quirk becomes stronger and he can use more of explosions. So Bakugo's winning is like 50-50 with Izuku. Izuku, he really had to do a lot. He had to join martial arts classes, and he met a good friend in one of those martial arts classes. I'm not gonna tell you who, but you're gonna see him after the fight that's gonna happen between Bakugo and Izuku. Izuku took kickboxing, boxing, and I'm gonna just say grappling. The chokehold and stuff like that. And Bakugo instigating a new fight. He's trying to tell Izuku that he's trash. The typical Bakugo stuff. Take a swan dive off the rooftop. You're nothing but garbage beneath my feet. So Izuku's not gonna take this humiliation. In middle school, Izuku's kind of popular, not because he's a charming fellow. He's a good right guy. He trains his body. Girls like it. They like him. So the girls are screaming, "Knock it off, Bakugo! Leave him alone. Leave Izuku alone. You're nothing but just a trash douchebag." And Izuku's like, "You want to fight me too?" They pipe down. Izuku's like, "Bakugo, don't bring these fine ladies into this situation," making Izuku get more hoes while saying it. So all the girls like, "Oh my God, Izuku's so good." Chill. And he's like, "Fine, I'll fight you outside, but bring your A game this time, because I got something up my sleeve." Izuku's thinking. So yeah, we time skip to outside where the fight's gonna happen. So Bakugo, how many wins do I have again? It's 51-50. And who has 51 again? You. But don't worry, I'm gonna break your streak. Oh, Bakugo cracks his neck. There's a 1-win streak, Izuku. I'm gonna break your 1 week streak. One week streak. My bad, guys. You ready, Bakugo? This time, Izuku is ready. He knows every move that Bakugo is probably going to throw next. But Bakugo, as I don't like saying this, also just a small bit of intelligence coming off him. He's going to do this technique, or not technique really. He's just going to fight with basically like Berserker. He's going to fight Berserker. He's just going to throw palms. He's not even going to repeat it. He's just going to keep throwing it. So this is going to, affect Izuku pretty much. So the fight happens, and Bakugo does his different move. Uppercut, left jab, right hook, left hook. Trying to mix up Izuku. Izuku also figure out a way because he learned fighting techniques. Izuku dodges it quickly and swiftly, and then Izuku delivers a good little jab, but it doesn't really affect Bakugo that much. So Bakugo takes it, but takes it with stride. He stumbles a little back, but comes back harder with the right hook. But it's to the body. Izuku doesn't notice that. Sometimes Bakugo doesn't usually fight with the body, but he usually goes straight to the face. This is new for Izuku. Izuku gets a great rib shot from Bakugo. This hurts Izuku a little, but he picks up the pace and starts weaving and bobbing, and then he gives him a good right hook, left hook, and then he tries to use this thing. He jumps in the air and knees him in the chin. Bakugo, he stumbles a little, but he picks himself back up. And this is when Bakugo is starting to use his quirk. Izuku's like, oh, so this is the next phase of this boss fight. He sees Bakugo, his hands are crackling. And he runs towards Izuku with such fury and such might. Bakugo's like, Izuku's like, I have to dodge this. Bakugo runs up to Izuku, and Izuku tries to dodge it, but barely. He gets hit with the amount of force of that explosion. Just the impact was enough. Izuku flies back and he hits him in the trash can. Izuku looks up, he sees Bakugo. Bakugo kicks Izuku in the face. Izuku bleeds a little off his mouth. So, finally using your quirk, you fucking terrorist. Goddamn, what do you call me? Picks up Bakugo. I mean, not Bakugo. Bakugo picks up Izuku and slams it against the wall. Huh? That all you got? Izuku's like, oh. Bakugo pulls up his palm next to Izuku's face. Goodbye. Before you can do that, Izuku bites his thumb. He's like, ah! Try to release it and all that. To release his thumb. And when Bakugo releases his grip on Izuku's neck, Izuku comes up to Bakugo and heads by him in the face. He keeps hitting him, but Bakugo does pick up the pace, and he does a finishing blow on Izuku. It's like a mini, not even, I was about to say, how's their impact? Izuku would have been obliterated. No, he just, like IP shot, but like smaller, because Bakugo was training his quirk just to beat Izuku. And this time, Izuku does lose. I'm saying he's confident, strong, but he's not a god. He's not going to fight a person with abnormal abilities. It's like if you bring up Krillin with like, I guess like Super Saiyan 1. I mean, wow, okay, no, it's not like that. Like if you bring, if you have like Krillin against Android 18 or something like that, basically the fight going like that. I'm just gonna say, Bakugo won this one. People were cheering for Bakugo, and the girl's like, "Oh, Izuku, you get him next time." He's like, "Yeah, it's okay." He's like, "Oh, you need to get patched up." No, it's okay. Izuku walks up to the gate, and he sees his friend, the one that trains with him in the dojo. Remember when I said you're gonna hear him later? He's like, "Dang, Izuku, I'm sorry that had to happen to you, but you had a manly fight out there. You already know who this is, my boy Kirishima. My boy, like, he like the best boy in the whole game. The whole thing. He's the best person, bro. My favorite character. Manly fight out there. You really put your A game in it. Yeah, Kirishima, let's go. Your quirk is very useful, you know that? If I had your quirk, I would have dominated Bakugo. Yeah, I heard. His explosions wouldn't be that effective on me. But I feel like he would try to keep using explosions on me. Even though I feel like Kirishima should have won that fight, because they really did a sucky move. Like, yeah, your durability is going low and all that. I'm like, what about your hand? Like, getting that much explosion is not gonna hurt you. Don't you like get your hand cramped? My bad. That was a little rant out there. But after that, we see Izuku and Kirishima, right? They're just walking by, and Izuku just delivers Kirishima back home. And Izuku, he's still, beat up and all that. So he walks down, and then he hears something he didn't want to hear. Damn it. He sees a sewage cap open. They see a sludge villain appear. Izuku's surprised. Oh shoot! And he try to run, because I don't think fighting a sludge villain is gonna work. They try to beat it, but then he's like, no. If I want to be a hero, fight back. Even though there's no chance for Izuku to win, he still try to fight back. He hits him in the eye, does a little damage, but inevitably he loses. The sludge villain gets him. Try to, I'm just not gonna say it right here because I like R-rated right there, but like, he try to shove his stuff in his throat, get his throat pregnant with slime. Wow. Okay, I'm just say, the sludge villain will get some weird hentai vibes and stuff like that. All Might pops up. I'm here. Throws smash, no homo, and Izuku Goo flies out. I don't know why I say no homo. It's just years, but never mind. Like I said, Izuku flies out, kind of knocked out, and wakes up to see All Might. Even though Izuku's confident, it's freaking All Might. He's like, oh my god, All Might, yo, I'm your biggest fan. Like, did I sign my thing? He's like, I already signed it. Oh my god, it's All Might. And he's, gassing up All Might and stuff like that. He's like, yes, fellow child. But I have to dip. So he tried, jump off. But Izuku, he needs to ask him this one question. It won't even. This can break his confidence, or it can fuel him. Let's see. Is it like, oh, young boy, get off my feet, bro? If I do, I'm gonna plummet and die. What do you expect? Oh, good point, young one. He goes down. He's like, so kid, why did you do such reckless thing? He's like, I have to ask you one question and one question only. Could I become a hero without a quirk? All Might's like, oh. Well, kid. Before you could do that, he deforms. Like, Izuku's like, my bad. shouldn't ask a question to a person that's not All Might. He was like, no, I assure you, I am All Might. Even though All Might should have said shit, because think about it, All Might should have said nothing. Some random kid. I would have said that was not All Might, right? I would have said, yeah, I'm not All Might, I'm just a fake. So people can just do that. But All Might just did his regular, you know, shivery bullshit and said, yes, I am All Might. I just got hurt a long time ago. And as he was trying to bring up the past fights he has, he's like, you know your stuff, kid, but no, it's stronger, very strong villain. That can't say. But to your answer, no, I do not think. Izuku, he felt something, but I will have to work triple times as hard. Izuku's thinking, even if All Might doesn't believe in me, I too could become a hero. Izuku's like, it's a good way to awaken All Might, but even though you're my greatest hero, I won't take it to heart. All Might's like, what? What do you mean, my boy? I'll work triple times as hard, as much as I can, just to become a hero. Even if it's just a local hero, just the quirkless normie. I'll become what others think I can't, a hero. Even if my idol doesn't think I am, or I'm gonna be, I don't need his approval. I don't need his acceptance, his validation. I got myself and myself only. I will save people with a smile on my face, just like you. I'll save them with a mind that I can. If you don't believe in me, All Might, I'll just believe in myself. Izuku opens the door and he leaves. For some reason, All Might feels like shit. Okay, he feels like utter shit, but like complete booty cheeks. But All Might, he's thinking, this kid, this confidence rating it. Yeah, he does have qualities that he had when he was a kid. Thinking like, this dude might be my next successor, but I need to see and stuff like that. But enough of that. Let me take you to the precinct. He looks around, grabbing his thing. It must have fell off when the kid grabbed my leg. All Might's having basically a panic attack, running like, oh shit. As you can see, All Might just run past him downstairs, like, where the hell is he going? Never mind. He'll work triple hard, as he was thinking, and then he hears explosion. It sounds like Bakugo. Why would he throw explosions? I know he'd become a villain, as he was thinking, but it doesn't sound like Bakugo. He had a dream to become a hero, the richest hero, I guess. But Izuku just starts running, sprinting. He sees it's a sludge villain. It's my fault. I dropped it when I grabbed All Might's leg. I need to make this right. I need to make this better. Izuku jumps over the rails and he runs past everybody. The pro here is like, no, don't do it, kid. You're gonna kill yourself. Izuku runs past him. He sees what he can use against the sludge villain. Because remember what he did, the eyes. Izuku runs. He grabs in his backpack. He grabs a pencil. Izuku sees a trash bin. He uses it as momentum. He jumps on the trash bin, and then he jumps on the he jumps on the sludge villain and slams his whole hand, he slams the whole pencil in the sludge villain's eye. The sludge villain, as like everyone, was scream in pain. He throws out Bakugo. Bakugo gets out, but he's gonna re-grab Izuku. So you want to take away the kid with a great quirk away from me? Okay, then kid, I'll take your body then. Izuku's body is getting sludged into it, but Izuku's not gonna take this. He grabs the pencil off the other eye. Again, the sludge villain screams in pain. He slams it in his other eye, and the guy can't see, so he's like, ugh. Good. Sludge villain basically can't see, so Izuku is still getting sucked in. He's like, damn. At least I proved you wrong, All Might. I proved you wrong. After getting, he saves Bakugo, so basically I think he proved All Might wrong. And before you about to get submerged into the sludge villain, he heard this. Boy, All Might runs up. You are an inspiration to us all. He grabs Izuku. Then he does a smash. This smash, I feel like it was a little more harder. So instead of rain that only come out, thunder comes out. Izuku gets up. He sees, I want to talk to you after. I want to talk to you after all this, kid. Izuku's like, okay, All Might. And reporters come in like, oh my god, kid, that was reckless. Why you did that? Bro, here's the same thing. But some reporters like, oh my god, you're so heroic. Like, what's your quirk? Izuku walks past them, and say, I'm quirkless. Everyone just like drops him and just goes straight to Bakugo. Izuku, like they say, he walked away. All Might, he jumped away before they can ask questions. And he gets to a corner, and All Might appears, and he says, young Midoriya, you too can become a hero. Talk about like, oh yeah, gassing Izuku like, you can become a hero, young one. I want to give you my quirk. Izuku's like, your quirk? What do you mean, All Might? Well, I want you to become my successor. Izuku's like, is that even possible? Well, it's not in the realm of the possibility, really. If we can shoot fucking explosions off our fingers and fly, passing down a quirk isn't that out of the norm. I like how you adapt, kid. I really do. So, would you take my proposition? All Might says. Izuku's like, damn right. Why would I say no to the #1 hero? Even though you crushed my dreams. Yes, but I want to reinstate your dreams again, even if I crushed them. But I want you to have the same mentality you had when you told me that I didn't want your validation. Train triple as hard. Train as hard as you can to become stronger, better. With my quirk, I believe you can surpass me. Hell, become better. The new symbol of peace. A symbol of a new world. After that, Izuku and All Might went to the trash bin, or the trash place, and he's like, Izuku, I have to see your body. Izuku's like, whoa, All Might. I ain't swing like that. I'm playing. Now you just say that. And he's like, don't worry, kid. It's not like that. I need to see if you build up muscles of the years. With your confidence, I highly doubt you didn't. Izuku opened his body. Boy chiseled. I'm just gonna say he looked way more chiseler before he did the workout. So All Might's like, so it looks like you can take my quirk, but you need to work more on your body. You can take my quirk without blowing off your hands and body, blowing off your hands and legs off your body. You might break your bones, so you need to work twice, triple, 4 times as hard as you usually do. Yes, All Might. But before you can do that, this phone rings. Kirishima called. He's like, oh, I have to take this, All Might. He's like, okay, young Midoriya. And here's Kirishima. Izuku! You were on the news? You fought the sludge villain? That was so freaking manly, but so reckless, dude. But you did save your bully. I don't think I had the guts to do that, even if it was my bully. You're so cool. And Izuku's like, Kirishima, stop doubting yourself. It's really making me mad. Keep doubting yourself, Kirishima. And he's like, yeah, but I hope you're okay. Yeah, nothing really bad happened. But I have to call you later, okay? Yeah. See you in the dojo. You too. Hangs up on Kirishima. Goes back to talking to All Might. So, All Might. And All Might's like thinking, you have such a good friend, young Midoriya. I thought usually nobody cares about quirkless people. Even though how many charities I do for them. Too much the suicide rate for quirkless people just keeps spiking up. It's so sad. You barely see young quirkless kids nowadays. The only quirkless people you see is probably the elderly, and that's it. Kids like you are a rarity. 1 in a million. All Might says with a sad tone in his voice. Before he does anything, he tells him this one thing. Before, like the canon, he tells him to give him, even though Izuku has enough confidence, he's just giving him more. Young Midoriya, I was once like you. I was quirkless. I was not strong. I was like you, fighting with such confidence. And then my successor, or not successor, My teacher gave me this quirk. I want to give it to you. So he gives Izuku the quirk. But before he uses it, he trains for the 11th month. This time, Izuku learns full cowling. Yes, he gets full cowling off the bat. He about to get all the UA hoes. I'm playing now. But it's time for the UA entrance exam. Izuku and Kirishima walks up to it. Kirishima, because in this one, Kirishima worked on his quirk more. And I'm just gonna say, but homeboy got a girlfriend off the bat. And you know who the girl is. I'm not gonna say who, but it's Mina. So it's Izuku, Kirishima, and Mina. It's basically gonna be, I'm basically gonna take away the Bakugo crew away from him. Oh dang, what the ship's gonna be? You know what? You guys can take the ships, alright, B. You guys can take the ships all you want. So put in the comments. I'm just gonna put like three people. It could be Mei Hatsume, Ochako Uraraka. She kind of crazy about what it is, you know what I mean? And let's think. And it's a ship of your choice. And probably I have to make it to a part 2. This is gonna be a 2-part series, basically. Only a 2-part series, okay, guys? Because I don't know what ship I'm gonna make it for. It's up to you guys. So Izuku, Kirishima, and Izuku, Kirishima, and Mina all walk in. Izuku and Mina have a good relationship, so they walk into the entrance exam. This girl, she tripped and fall. Izuku picked her before she fell down, and pull up the Izuku charm, the Midoriya charm. He walks up and he looks at her. Are you okay? Hope nothing happened to you. You I'm such a bad flirt, but fuck it. I can't let such a pretty. I can't say young because they're both the same age. Oh my god, bro, I'm so ass. I can't let. My bad, guys. I'm getting nervous. Wait, why am I nervous? You fucking loser. I can't let such a pretty girl like you fall down. Because as you look like a fucking straight 10, she like. She gives it look like a straight 10. She like, no. Wow, okay, bro, calm down. Bring it a little pass back. Like you said, mix. But yeah, she like, oh my god, this nigga looking scrumptious. She like, thank you. Pulling Izuku right now, pulling Canon Izuku, stuttering, and she's like, no, so you're okay? Stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'm okay. Good. Could let you fall down. Been such a bad fall. Before you do that, Kirishima was like, yo, bro, we have to go. He's like, all right, see you later. He winks at her, dips. She like, she basically making a fan, and her, because she like blushing hard, she making a fan out of her hand. Like, damn, this dude, bro. You know what it is, bro. But they get to the entrance exams. Things happen. Bakugo sitting next to Izuku because, again, plot. I don't know why they sit next to each other. They're different places, and Bakugo's like, you're about to get fucking thrashed. I don't know why you even fucking here, you loser. You fucking normie. You fucking trash. Garbage human. Izuku didn't take shit. Right here. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna finish this series. Just gonna little rant right here. I'm gonna finish this series, okay? It's gonna be one of the finished ones, because I have to finish the other ones. But like I said, Bakugo's bitching all again. Izuku's like, pipe down before I knock you. And because Bakugo is still like, up, still high about him winning and shit like that. That last match they had. Bakugo's like, oh yeah? Or do you want this explosion again? And then Ida comes up with stick up his ass saying, you over there, you boys need to stop talking. And you, this presentation is not working for me. Blah, blah, blah. The stick's so far up my ass, I could fucking taste wood. Okay. And Izuku gets up. He's like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, was straight up. He's like, bro, how far that stick's up your ass? Like, come on. Do you have splinters in your tongue or something? Everyone's laughing and shit like that. Even Bakugo hit a chuckle, but he got mad at himself for laughing at Izuku's jokes. So, yeah. After all that, Izuku aces the test because of photographic memory, and he is a smart kid, so. He goes to the field. Kirishima and Mina were both different facilities, and so just Izuku and Ochako. And fucking the stick so far up his ass, Ida. Izuku was gonna walk up to Ochako because he sees her like, she look like she's having an anxiety attack over there, like breathing and stuff like that. You know, Izuku's trying to give her, you know, encouragement, some good words. Fucking Ida with the bone up his ass walks up to Izuku like, "Are you trying to mess up?" Like Izuku's like, stops him right there, bro. We friends, I be. We know each other. I helped her today. I'm trying to help her again. I know you like having sex with the rule book. I know you think about the rule books and just touch that piece of paper. You climax when you touch it. Look, B, I have nothing to talk to you about. We not Gucci, and if you try again, I'll slam you. Say it's an accident. Say it's an accident when we go out there. He was like, okay, but look, Izuku, as you know, his mother humbled him too. Look. I don't want to do these things to you, bro. We can be good friends. We could be best of friends. But you need to calm down, bro. Not everything is about the rules, and you'll learn that. He was like, oh, whatever. Fine, I guess. And like I said, Izuku goes up to Ochako. Before he can say anything, he sees the door open. Well, I can help her. But in that split second, he's like, you can do this. Believe in yourself and just believe in yourself. All that. He says that in like a quick second. Before you do that, he activate full cowling at 15%. You know what? I'm gonna say 20%. Because 11 months, come on, that's a lot. So Izuku zips. He's as fast as Ida, even faster actually. He just goes zipping around, smashing down. He goes down smashing. Wow, okay, never mind. That sounds way wrong. He goes down smashing 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 5-pointers, and 4-pointers. Really, and you know he's taking a lot. You know he already has like a good 23 points. He keeps going at it. You know, racking up points. Goes up to 50, 60, 70, and 80. Now he's at 84. He's like, I think this is enough to pass. He goes up to the building to watch everybody. He's looking down. That 0-pointer. I don't see it nowhere. I wonder what. Izuku's like, what's that noise? He looks back. He just sees, because he was on top of the building. He sees a 0-pointer look towards him, holding the building. They like, it's like eye contact between them. A split second, Izuku dodges it because the 0-pointer throws his whole hand against the building. Now Izuku's free falling. Say, damn it. And Izuku grabs his fist. 20%. Smash! He throws a smash and it takes a good arm away from him. That arm came straight off. Izuku's falling down. Good. And before you notice it, he sees Ochako. It looks like she's about to be crushed by the 0-pointer. Because it was after Izuku. Izuku sees that. Izuku's still free falling. He looks at the building. He about to do some Spider-Man shit. He goes to the building. He's like, touches it, right? With his feet and starts running down the building. Like how Spider-Man be doing. Goes down. He's trying to run fast. Come on. This might break my arm. Izuku uses 100%. He has to get there fast to Ochako. He throws 100% to the air so it can propel him more down forward. This breaks his arm. But he gets there pretty fast. He gets to Ochako. He uses his other arm. He's about to crush her. The 0-pointer's other arm was trying to grab Izuku. Or no, not grab. He's trying to throw his hand down. Izuku grabs his other arm. 100%. Smash! He throws the smash so hard, it obliterates the whole thing. It just scatters the body everywhere. Everyone was surprised seeing Izuku just demolish the 0-pointer like it was nothing. Like it was just gone, really. So after that, Izuku's both arms were broken. Izuku knelt down because his legs still work. He bends out to Ochako. He uses his feet, right? He uses his feet to break it with 20%, the boulder. He grabs her. I mean, can't really, but he can't pick her up properly, so he just puts her down. He falls in the ground, breathing heavily. You know what? I'm gonna make it Ochako, because you guys, like, I'm just sorry, guys. Like, this ship is kind of getting through it. Oh, we should make a rival. So, yeah. You looked at Ochako. So, By the way, I'm not making a harem. By the way, I'm breathing heavily. You okay? He was like, Osaka's like, yeah, I'm okay. Still shook up about the whole thing, and it's like, it's good. He passes out a little. He wakes up in the infirmary. He sees Ochako waiting for him. It's like, oh, thank you, you're my hero, blah blah blah, and all that. You know, so it's gonna be Ochako ship. I had to do it like that, guys. I had to do it. So we see it. He hugs her. You know, drops that phone number. My boy be like that. And after that, he just lays down. He notices his arms are healed. It must be the recovery girl. He goes home. He sees Kirishima waiting, and Mina. Azuki, you made us wait for so long. Mina says. Kirishima's like, babe, he did break both his arm. I know, but like, we could have went to the arcade. We could have went to the arcade. Kirishima's like, yeah, we could have, but it would have been nothing. It would have been like that without Izuku. Mina's like, yeah, he does bring the life to the party. They all walk home. Izuku say goodbye to Kirishima and Mina. Izuku walks back in his house. He lays down, waits for the thing. Like a week later, comes in. Izuku got first place because he a baller. And yeah, time skip. We see into UA. We see Izuku running like, damn, we're that 1A class. We're that 1A class. He finally gets inside. He walks in. He sees Bakugo fighting with Ida, like in canon, like about, oh, fucking, you really think you can talk back to me? Side character, and that's side character energy, trash garbage. I'm an idiot, you know, all that. Yeah, you have a stick far up your ass, you know, try and bring up what Izuku said. Ida walks up to Izuku, you know, forgets about Bakugo. He's like, I'm sorry, and you know, bows down and stuff like that. You're a more superior student than I, you know, give him all that. He's like, chill out, dude. Sit down with me. They look at this time. Izuku sits. This Azuga group is gonna be Kirishima, Mina, Ida, Denki, Ochako. I think that's it. And I think I said Ida, right? Ochako, yeah. That's like 5 people, right? That's the whole group. I'm gonna say Denki is for later on, you know, when he's about to join the group, but that's for the future. Cause bro, Denki hilarious, my boy. Moneta, he has to be part of the group. I'm playing. I don't know. Maybe put it in the comments if you want to see him in the group. But for now, Izuku, he balling real big. He really balling out there. You know, he got friends and stuff like that. He talks to Ida about it's okay. You know, I bet you just born with the rules. You are from the Ingenium family and stuff like that. Ochako's like, you're rich. You know, giving that broke energy. But I'm just that broke energy. But you know, it happens like that. And for that, let's say, Ochako. Oh, my bad. Forgot. Aizawa. Aizawa walks in, and he looks at the class. You guys didn't sit down fast enough. Blah blah blah. If you don't want to get expelled, blah blah blah, go outside. You know. He was like, Ochako's like, but you can't do it about orientation. Do I look like I give a fuck about orientation? Because I don't. He didn't really say that. He really says, I don't care. Gives them a uniform. They go inside. Everyone just stare at no homo guys. I mean, like, even bromance out there, but like the guys look at Izuku's body, boy chiseled, like real chiseled, but they also see scar burns and stuff like that, you know, burns. Oh, Kishi was like, yeah, about that. And he was like, you brought it up, and Kishi was like, about that. Izuku has, you know, fought Bakugo countless of times. Wait, Bakugo, you mean the kid I was talking about? Like the kid I was talking to that was putting his feet on the desk. Kirsten was like, yeah, him. They fought a lot of times. Bakugo was a childhood bully, but they were once friends. You know, I don't, you know, it was gossiping really, but like, you know, I had to bring it up. You know, give Izuku, you know, his little clout. Bakugo's like, yeah, beat that little nerd. you know, he was like, yeah, but I don't know about now, Bakugo. What do you mean? My quirk awakened. What? You're lying. Even though I don't even know how you even got into school. In 1A, especially. I don't even know how he got here. But could he actually get a quirk? Late bloomer, I guess, Bakugo. Bakugo's like, what? Before he could do that, Izuku already left the room. Kirishima, you know, came out with them. And, you know, the group looking pretty good, no cap. So they go outside and they say because Izuku got first place, Bakugo does not like hearing that. You throw the ball first. Izuku's like, I bet. Izuku's like, 20%. This time Aizawa let it happen because, you know, he only broke his bones because he noticed that Izuku was going all out. Because the 20% did damage to the arm, right? Because it was out of commission. It was destroyed. But with 100%, immediately obliterated that thing. So, you know, Izuku is basically going to train his quirk to become stronger. He just, you know, working on it. So he does see a lot of potential in Izuku than he does in canon. So Izuku grabs the ball. I bet. Let's do this. Winds up back. 20%. Smash! He throws the ball as hard as he can. Goes as round as cannon because he uses his whole arm this time and not a finger. And yeah, that goes to like, I'm gonna say 1,000 meters. I think it was like, yeah, 1,000 meters. Bakugo does it, get 800. He gets mad that, oh no, before that, Bakugo runs up on Izuku. I was about to skip that part. My bad. Bakugo runs up on Izuku like, oh, why are you doing this? Blah, blah, blah. You trying to get trash? And Izuku was ready for that fight, bro. He pulled up his fist. He was like already about to dome this boy. Before he can do that, Aizawa takes away both of their quirks. He's like, Izuku looks, he just noticed that one for all is not working. Even without one for all, he can still slam my boy. So, Aizawa stops Bakugo before he can, you know, do anything about it. And so, like that, I'm just gonna skip all that. You know, Izuku got first place, like always, and yeah. And now, it's time. Alright. It's time for the heroes versus villain arc. The heroes versus the villain arc. OM to the GGG, guys. Guys ready? Okay. We see All Might go into class after, you know, the time skip. He's like, it's time. Oh, I thought I didn't do the expel thing, by the way. But he's like, hello there, young ones. It's me, All Might. Everyone's cheering, gassing up All Might. Izuku smile, just winks a smile. All Might winks a smile back, you know, because I'm my protege right there, bro. You doing good work out there. You saw what he did. You saw what he did in he saw what he did there. He saw what he did in as I was training yesterday. So, you know, you're pretty proud of his, you know, student. He was more proud of him in the entrance exam. So, you know, he's winking him a smile like, yeah, I'm so proud of you, my boy. So after all that, Izuku, while he was sitting down, he was wondering what today's test is gonna be. What is that thing? And then he says, All Might pulls out a little ball that says heroes versus villain. Bakugo smiles with a villainous glare. Izuku smiles too. Yes, combat training, they both said together. They go outside. They see a hero costume. Izuku, I'm gonna say, bro, homeboy looked pimped out. I'm just gonna say he's on that suit right now. He kind of looked like, I'm just gonna say he kind of look like if Luffy, you know, Luffy is like clothes, you know, had a little cloak thing, all that. He looks like in the thumbnail basically, but this time, the suit, right? Instead of the sleeves, it's gonna be like skin tight. They're not gonna be like feather out. As wear pants skin tight. He just has that little cloak behind him. He's not gonna wear that mask he does. He's gonna be open and stuff like that. And hair is like that. He just look like he's ready to body a person. Body Bakugo, especially. So, like all things, Bakugo, or I was about to say Bakugo, Izuku, and right, Izuku grabs a ball. Like All Might told him about the hero versus villain thing. Grabs a ball, everyone grabs a ball. I must say, Ochaka's not paired with Izuku this time. It's gonna be Mineta because big boy Mineta about to join the crew. No cap. So, and it's Bakugo and let me just guess. Let me think. Not Ida. Ida homeboy right now. Let me see. Let's just say someone that I really don't care. No, Tokoyami cool. How about Momo? IB Momo. She about to get dropped anyway. Oh, Mineta and Momo. Okay, no. Okay, we start everything off, right? They get in the building. Of course, Bakugo's a villain. And Izuku noticed Mineta's quirk. It's not like that. You know, it's not like strong, but he sees where this quirk can be useful in order. So Izuku knelt down to Maneda's height and tells him, "Alright, this is what you're gonna do. Don't do any pervy shit, because I already saw you looking at a peak hole. I don't like that. But I see something in you. I know you can change. I know why you want to become a hero. I can sense it. So don't do anything pervy or I'll one-shot you. But you my friend, I want to see you get stronger, better." Maneda's like, Maneda, you don't know why, but he feels this encouragement. Even though he said he can get body if he does anything weird. He finally sees something that believes in him, something that his parents did not do. So with a smile, Maneda's like, "Yeah, you got it, dude. Got it, dude." Zuko's like, "Good. I want you to climb up there. I want you to take out Momo. Use any attack, nothing, disgusting that way." All right. While that happens, Zuko walks in. He knows what's gonna happen. Bakugo's gonna charge towards him. He walks in. He sees Bakugo just come out the corner. "Damn nerd!" He throws an explosion. Zuko dodges it straight up with 20%. Zuko goes off bat. He's not doing some Saiyan type shit and going little and all the way up. No, he going straight in. Bakugo's like, "You damn nerd!" He uses the explosion to propel himself to go faster. Zuko easily dodges this. He gives him the right hook to his face. Bakugo slams against the wall. Zuko's now doing what basically I want to say Gran Torino does. He skits around the whole body. Even though in his 11 months of training, he was trained by Gran Torino. Wow, I'm talking really fast. The 11 months with Gran Torino. So he learned basically what Gran Torino does. Basically doing what all the moves that Gran Torino did. So was 20%. He's bouncing around the walls. Bakugo's like, "Well, if I can't hit you from one place, I can hit you from everywhere." He grabs the gauntlet. He's about to use it. Bakugo uses it. Oh shit! Zuko, hope this works. 20%. Smash! He throws a smash so hard that it destroys the explosion. Hits Bakugo and Bakugo flies back. But this does not stop Bakugo. And in the ashes, Bakugo runs right through it. He's like, "Pisha." Wait, was it? Pisha, I believe. He makes a condensed explosion and hits straight to Zuko. It hits Zuko and Zuko flies back and hits against the wall. Zuko's like, "Looks like you really trained your quirk, Bakugo. Maybe I can see you as my rival if you get stronger," Zuko says as he runs towards Bakugo. Bakugo's like, "How the hell you got a quirk?" "Did I show you? I'm a late bloomer." Zuko hits Bakugo. Try to hit Zuko, and Zuko dodges and hits Bakugo again. Hits Bakugo again. Hits Bakugo again. Bakugo is in dismay. Zuko grabs his face and throws him against the wall. Then he uses another smash against the gut. Bakugo spits a little blood out, but he brings himself back up and tries to throw an explosion. It hits Zuko. It hits him against the wall, and Zuko still gets back up. And in the monitoring, where the teachers were seeing Zuko and Bakugo fighting, All Might was looking at Zuko. "Zuko, you really progressed fast. And Bakugo, you're doing a great job too. Look like they're pushing each other again." This fight was going like two beasts, Kirishima was saying. Two monsters in a cage. They're taking blow after blow. They're breathing heavily. 25%. I have to finish this. Bakugo uses the other gauntlet. He sees one of his gauntlets refilled. He has to use it now. Oh shit. Before you can do it, before you can finish it, Zuko pulls up his hand. 100%. I have to, even if it breaks my arm. Bakugo opens both of his pins. Double explosion impact. He puts both of his gauntlets together, and it makes a huge explosion. This explosion pushed Bakugo's arms back, dislocating both of his shoulders. Zuko uses a 100%, hits it. It's basically like a key blast fight. We can't see which is happening, but then Zuko puts just a little more effort into it. Damn it. 200%, and then he just blows the whole explosion away. Zuko, when I say Zuko's arm is fucked up, it's fucked up. It looks so mangled and shit. It's not like it's not gonna heal, but it's gonna it's fucked up. Zuko's like screaming in pain. Bakugo, he is knocked out. That 200% hit him hard, and Bakugo goes to sleep. Zuko grabs his capture tape and wraps around Bakugo. the hero team wins. Izuku's like, what? He runs up the stairs. He see Mineta captured Momo, and like if Mineta had a sand coffin, Gaara's sand coffin, but like filled with balls around her, and she on the floor. It's like if she's like a caterpillar. Mineta flashes a thumbs up with a smile, and Izuku smiles back. Izuku, he breathes heavily. He looked like he about to pass out, but he does not, cause my white confident. I'm please stop. But yeah, after that, this time Bakugo sees this more of not as a defeat, because he saw the explosion, right? He sees that he pushed Izuku to his greatest feat. So this time, Izuku didn't tell him shit, because Bakugo was not really, bitch made this time. He wasn't really hurt. He wasn't really, sad about this outcome. So this time, Bakugo, he sees Izuku as a rival, someone to get stronger from. So yeah, Bakugo is more of a better person, usually be. And then we're gonna time skip to the hero versus the villain. You know what I mean? Aizawa was talking about this training thing, right? Talking about how this is gonna work, this, that to third, and all that. And talk about we're about to train your quirks. So get in the bus. Everyone gets in the bus. Drago and Izuku going a little too close to each other, my boy. You know what I mean? A little too close. Mina brings it up. Like, who's the strongest in class? Todoroki, bitch boy made ass. Talk about like, daddy issues. No one's stronger than me. I was born a prodigy. They all bring up Izuku, even though what Todoroki did was pretty strong. DC is like second strongest or something. Bakugo kind of like third because he got bodied. So yeah. Well, all this was happening. They get to the USJ and they open them. Everyone thought it was United. I was about to say United States. Universal Japan. But they see this facility. Oh, okay. So they get in there and yeah. Oh, I know what to do for something in the future, guys. This will be good. But for now, they're in the USJ and all that. They see damn, what was her name again? Wow, I've been gone for so long. It was Ochako's favorite hero. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel so bad about myself. I can't really pause this right now, but so it was her favorite hero and all that, and she can do anything with black holes and Ochako fangirling and stuff. It's Ochako, right? It's our favorite person. And before anything that a portal and everyone's like, what's that? And she's like, oh, there's fake villains. This is gonna be so lit. Ozuyu walks up to Kirishima, puts his hand on his shoulder. Those are not fake villains, Kirishima. I think those are the real deal. You see that guy right there? I heard he did mass murder. He's pointing out people that he saw on the news. You're right. They all get in a stance. As I was told the kids to get back and stuff like that. Before anything happened, the kids get teleported. Ozuyu looks at Aizawa. It's Kirishima. Mina got teleported. You see Ochako. He tries to save Ochako, but she gets teleported fast enough. He throws his hands against the floor, slams it. I missed. Could I miss? I'm weak. He's putting himself down like that. Dropping down his confidence, his self-esteem, and he got teleported too. He was in the boat area, and he sees Mina and his boy Mineta. It's like, Izuku, don't bring yourself down. There's nothing you can do. It was a sneak attack. And Sue was like, yeah, Ribbit. You couldn't do nothing about it. Really. Ribbit. I love doing her voice. It's hilarious. But Izuku's like, yeah, you're right. Enough of that. We have to take out some villains. Izuku stares off in the distance to the water. He sees a posse, a group, a Goonies of villains. A whole group of villains in the water. Looks like we have to figure out to take care of these guys. Mineta, I have an idea. See you. You need to help me too. There's approximately 50 of them. Get ready. Suyu, I need you to jump. Now! She jumps. Izuku throws Mineta at Suyu. Suyu catches Mineta. Then Izuku jumps in the air. He uses a good 20% smash against the water. The water, collides down and it makes a whole whirlpool. Then he tells Mineta to throw as much balls that you can to stick all of them together. And that's how they clear that place out easily. My way, just clears that whole joint out. As for all that, they go down and they see Aizawa getting dropped. Like, when I talk about dropped, I mean homeboy was getting dropped. Boy was so down, bro. I don't even know how to repeat it, but like, Aizawa was getting bodied. Okay, he was getting bodied, ragdolled. Izuku couldn't take it. He used 20% run up on the monster. They ain't do nothing to the Nomu. Izuku, perplexed, gets bodied too, gets slammed back, but he gets up and takes it out. And Shigaraki say, "Oh, it's you," or that's what Master said. Because Izuku was confident. They just point that boy out. They know he's like the new wielder one for all. They can tell. Izuku, they see a confident kid, and he's always next to All Might. The League of Villains were always following All Might this time, so they know off the bat who is the next successor to One for All. Nomu, kill that kid. Nomu runs to Izuku. Izuku tries to dodge it, but it's so out of his league. Izuku gets punched in the gut so hard that it cracks. Izuku flies back, hits a bunch of trees. Man's like, Izuku! So he's like, Ribbit, Izuku, are you okay? Before anything can happen, we see I was about to say Toyami, my bad. We see Shigaraki goes up to Tsuyu, but Izuku gets up quickly. He tries to Texas smash him straight to the floor, but the Nomu came in and blocks him. Izuku's like, I have to do everything. I've been working these past weeks for the USJ. I'm at 30%. 30% smash. He throws that at the beak. It breaks his beak a little, but it's not enough. Oh, well, I think you didn't notice yet. There's Nomu. He's filled with quirks, great quirks. And he was about to touch Sue. Before you do that, he sees that Aizawa, they didn't slam him this time, saved her. So this time, Shigaraki told the Nomu before to kill Izuku to go to Aizawa and stop him. So he does that, but in the time he did that, Izuku grabs Tsuyu and Mineta and runs. I know, bitch made, but like still, bro, kind of pulling a Luffy. He runs, bro. He's not strong enough right now. He dips, and he knows he's not gonna defeat it. So he tries to pull his friends away before he can fight the Nomu. So he takes them to this place where there's water for Tsu, so she can be good. So she's gonna be fighting villains over there. Izuku with a broken rib, he just jumps back to it. Mineta's like, "You're not strong enough, Izuku. You're gonna die. If it's enough to save my friends, I'll do it." Wow, that Izuku is pretty confident. Ribbit. And Mineta's like, "Yeah, he's pretty confident." And they Izuku, no, not confident, brave. He's pretty brave. Izuku runs up to Nomu. So he breathes heavily. Ready for this fight? Izuku says. The Nomu, he bought a body, Izuku. I'm just gonna say Izuku's not strong enough right now. But he goes up to 40%, his maximum. 30 is like okay, but 40 is putting strain to his body. He's not breaking it, but it's putting strain. It's like he's having constant muscle cramps. You know those feelings? That's how you know Izuku is that guy. Imagine trying to fight with a muscle cramp. Yeah. Silence, my boy. That's how Izuku's feeling right now with One for All, 40%. He's fighting, but he's still holding his own. But it's not enough. He got bodied, and he's about to get his neck snapped by the Nomu. Nomu, kill that damn brat. Shigaraki says. Before he can say that, it's like a yellow blur just appeared. We see All Might appear, knocking out a bunch of villains and destroy the Nomu with one punch. He picks Izuku up. Izuku, you did great. You've made me proud. He puts he like not like teleports, but he like Mach speed. He teleports him where Suyu is, and Mineta. They see him all bodied up, all messed up and stuff like that. He fought to the end. Izuku with the most pissed off face. He goes back to Nomu. This time, bro, imagine he goes like 20 times as no, 2 times as what he was in canon, straight bodying the Nomu. Then he just one shots him all the way out of the place. This time he's like he has a minute, just a minute of him transforming into it. So he runs up to Shigaraki, just decks the shit out of a little fucking gamer boy. Boy falls on the floor, and before anything knows it, Kirigiri's like, oh, we're fucked. So they dipped and stuff like that. And yeah, Zuko, he got bodied, but he proved himself that match. Bakugo, I'm gonna say he was in a different place, so he can help. Todoroki, the same thing. So Ochako, she was alright, but she saw the fight with Izuku. She was like, "Oh my god, Izuku! Oh my god!" So when they were putting Izuku in the stretcher, Ochako came up. It's like, "Oh my god, Izuku, are you okay?" Crying and shit like that. Trying to. So yeah, that Izuku went to the hospital, and Ochako was on her bedside, also his mother, and she brings that conversation on Ochako. It's like, who you? It's like, I'm Izuku's best friend. We bestie friends. Think about all the good time, and it was like best friends. Best friends become lovers. So the mom thing, like Otaku's like blushing, like what? No, we can't. And Izuku's like, Mom, stop. He scratched the back of his head. He's awake. Oh my god, Izuku, are you okay? That's the third and stuff like that. And right, it was all good. And Abi's like, Mom, can you leave for a second? And for some reason, her mother instincts just woken up like, oh my, yes, Izuku. And Izuku, she knows it's gonna have it next. She sees Ochako. Izuku sees Ochako. He's like, Izuku, I'm so sorry. I should have helped you. Can I do anything to make it up to you? And like that. Yeah, maybe you can do me. Oh nah, they didn't do that. But I was about to say something funny, like a blowjob or some shit as a joke. But nah, she's like, maybe a day. How about a day? He said, Ochako like, what? She put her 2 hands together to her face, like, a date? He's like, so is that a no? He's like, no, of course I'll give you a date, Izuku. Yeah. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I know that you hate me because my cliffhangers. But yeah, it's been long, guys, and I hope you like this What If. And it's a 2-part series, right? So I'm gonna finish it in the second part. Probably gonna be out tomorrow anyway. Who knows? So, hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like, all you want. See you guys later.